Molly's Game is the directorial debut of Aaron Sorkin, who also wrote this film, and this movie tells the true story of Molly Bloom, who was this Olympic-class skier who sort of fell from grace. She was raised to be nothing but a champion, and as a result of this, decides to run the world's most exclusive, high-stakes poker game. Aaron Sorkin hardly needs any introduction, but I'm giving him one anyway. He's an Oscar-winning writer. He's written some of the sharpest screenplays in the past 25 years with things like A Few Good Men, Moneyball, and The Social Network. And it's probably pretty safe to say that he's easily one of the most famous and most recognizable writers working today. But with Molly's Game, he decides to step behind the camera. I've got to say, I was pretty impressed with his directorial debut. Sorkin is able to really well blend his sharp dialogue with his directing. He directs this film the same way that he writes, lots of quick transitions and lots of cuts. I would say that the average shot length of this film is around 2 to 3 seconds. His screenplay is so well written, and he continues to make a true story so fascinating. It has the typical Sorkin-esque characteristics with nonlinear storytelling and this rapid-fire and quick-witted dialogue that stands out and draws attention to itself. What makes Sorkin great is not just his very up-tempo and witty dialogue, it's the way that he's able to do this almost sleight-of-hand delivery of exposition and character information. There's so much information that could be piled on in one scene, but you don't really notice it, and it almost requires you to either pause it or watch it again because of how much information you're actually being delivered. But the caveat to having Sorkin dialogue is you need to have somebody that delivers it well, and Jessica Chastain does that with flying colors. She portrays Molly Bloom in this film, and she gives one of the best female performances of the year. If you saw last year's Miss Sloane, then you know that she has the ability to be this sort of bloodthirsty and relentless, almost femme fatale. Juxtapose that to the type of loving and motherly nature that we got with the zookeeper's wife, what you get is something like Molly's Game, where you have this character who is so nose to the grindstone, but also is very compassionate and caring. I found this character to be really fascinating and one of the most consistently compelling things throughout the entire film. I loved how Sorkin slowly peels back the layers of this character who is portrayed marvelously by Chastain. To be honest, I think that Jessica Chastain is one of the best actresses working right now. I think she's fairly underrated and fairly underappreciated, and I don't think that she gets half of the recognition that she deserves because she is consistently excellent. As far as flaws are concerned, I don't think that there's a lot in this movie, but there are some that are worth pointing out. Because this is an Aaron Sorkin vehicle, meaning he wrote and directed this film, there is quite a bit of fat that would have been trimmed down if it would have been a collaborative effort of someone who is willing to tell Aaron Sorkin no. But when you have just one person overseeing almost all of the creative effort behind a film, it does feel a little bit self-indulgent. Thankfully though, there is not enough of that self-indulgence to weigh this film down. With the powerhouse performance from Jessica Chastain combined with the sharp dialogue from its screenplay, Molly's Game proves to be an impressive directorial debut for Aaron Sorkin, as well as being a compelling drama about the underbelly of the poker world. So did you guys see Molly's Game? What did you think about it? Leave your thoughts and opinions down below. And as always guys, thank you so much for watching today. I hope you liked today's video, and if you did, click the link down below and subscribe to my channel for more movie reviews and more related things. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.